What's up, angels? It's your West Coast Bells, and we're back with another review of Marriage Boot Camp Season 17, Episode 7. This is actually a redo from yesterday because we had a few technical difficulties. If you tuned in, sorry about that. But I'm glad you're back if you're back. I'm Ty.
And I'm Misha. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for your bells.
So, are you ready to go into this thing?
No, please hit the bell for your
Please
bells.
hit the bell for your bells. Please hit the bell for your bells. Okay, so you ready to go in?
Let's get it.
Okay, I'm going in. So this show opens up with Dr. Ish going to talk to Vado at the hotel because he got kicked out the house. And from there, they go to a scene where Hazel E is talking to production. She's having some complications with her pregnancy, and I think she's going to go to the hospital. So then they show Judge Toller talking to, this episode kind of moved real fast through all of everything. They showed Judge Toller going to talk to Tahiri. And Tahiri kind of got a little emotional during the talk as she was explaining, where things come from and why she wasn't really, as phased about it. And Judge Toller made the comment that in different cultures, there seems to be a level of acceptable violence towards women. And I wish that they would have addressed her. Now, I'm not putting this on her, but I do wish that they would have addressed her throwing those apples at him because she did kind of beam him right in the face and,
Yes.
with those two apples.
And what he did was not nearly as violent as what she did. Like, seriously.
Well, it looked like it because he is a man
No.
and he kind of snatched her up. It did look like it.
Well, you know how production is and editing is in this day and age, and even just social
They
media.
played it up. I know they played it up.
Yeah, it just, he got hit in the head with two, hit in the
He
face.
did get hit in the face with two apples. But the two issues should be addressed separately for sure. You know what I'm saying? One,
Because
we shouldn't talk about one with the other. They should address him and reprimand him for what he did because it was wrong. But she should have been reprimanded also too. I don't know if they reprimanded her or not, but they didn't show it on the show. So not sure what's up with that. But anyways, they go back to Dr. Ish talking to Vado at the hotel, and they start getting down to the meat and potatoes and his issues. And he asked
what
them
does his name stand for, girl? What does his
stand
name?
for
What does it?
violence and drugs only.
Bye-bye.
Are you kidding me? Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. No.
I don't even have to know nothing else about you. You know what? Manifestation is real. If you ask somebody,
I wonder if she knew that, because if you just tell me your name is Vado, I'm not gonna be like, well, what does that mean or what does it stand for? I'm just not that kind of chick. I'm just.
yeah, I thought it would have been like for some Lovato or something.
Yeah, if you say Ahami or Rashid.
No. I would have been cool, with that, but you like violence and drugs only?
Violence and drugs.
What do you mean?
I'll be like, what's your real name? Because I would have to address him by his real name. I'm not about to call you violence and drugs only.
This is the thing. For someone to ask someone to address them that way every day, all day, that's powerful. That's what you're going to bring into your life. That's terrible.
Yes.
I can't believe that that's his name and that's what it stands for. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So, anyways, also I think it's something wrong with his prefrontal cortex. That's that's the part of the body that's responsible for regulating emotion and controlling social behavior.
No, it's his medulla oblongata.
No.
No, his medulla
The
oblongata.
medulla oblongata controls heart and lung function, and the hypothalamus controls
Medulla
body temperature. That's for the smart
oblongata.
girls that's out there. Look it up. Anyway, they go to Tony and Corrupt, and she still they arguing because remember the last episode she went through his phone. Have you ever went through a phone?
And then tried to act like you didn't and had the same attitude as her. Like, he was
I
like,
ain't trying to act like I didn't.
I thought you was going to cook.
We go with she let him sleep though, and that's the difference. Because
No.
I don't know if you go sleep all the way through if she finds something in that phone. I think she gonna DDT
Yeah.
right in the bed. Like we gonna wake up and talk about this right now. This gonna get handled right now.
No, you got to wake him up in a really violent manner. You have to throw the phone at him or
A hard pillow with a
shoot,
brick in it.
yeah, some water, anything. Get it.
Something harsh to piss him off. But you gotta
Get
bring
it.
him to that same level of anger and ignorance that you are about to go into.
Six
So
say, hey, girl. That's our beautiful angel. You know what? We love you, Sika.
yeah, we do.
We
You know
do.
what? You down like four flat tires, home girl.
That's our
You down like
Capricorn
four
sister
flat
too.
tires.
Hey, hey. That's our Capricorn sister too.
For real.
Yeah.
But look it, Tony, she was so mad. She went off on him. Like she been mad for a long time. This did not just start. And I still can't figure out why they are at boot camp together. It's got to be the check because there's no way they are together.
No, she has
No
not
way.
smiled
Not
since.
not a smile.
She hasn't smiled. She has not laughed. She has not. Well, I know they only show what they show, but they show what you give them. So she hasn't given a laugh or a smile.
Any kind of affection. Like I haven't seen any type of anything between them.
Yes.
But anyway, they go to the kitchen, and a few of the people in there, a few of the couples in there, and Tahiri is basically trying to school Tony like you got to pick your battles. Like you can't fight the homeless girl and the drunk thing and the cheating thing all at the same time. You got to
Right.
figure out which one is more important or more detrimental to your relationship and fight that one first.
Right, right. But check it out. Sika said that she still has not seen this show. So I'm gonna just give you a quick recap. Corrupt is addicted to liquor. Willie, and he's there with some. I believe she's Asian and or
Something.
or she's some type of Asian woman, but her name is Tony. And he cheats on her, and he drinks and says stupid shit, and he cannot control himself. So he's there. He still think he the real corrupt.
He still think he from the dog
No,
pound
he
gangster
is.
clique.
He is right there. Wait a minute. Can't nobody take that away from him. But you know what I mean. Anyway, then you have Willie and Shonda. Willie is from Day 26. The guy from making the band who made the band Day 26. They went platinum, I think, 3 times, and they left Bad Boy, and they haven't done nothing since. And his girlfriend, they were on Love and Hip
They be
Hop.
on YouTube. They got songs on YouTube.
They on YouTube. They down to the YouTube. So
Solo
um,
songs.
they were on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood at one point. Yeah, he in the doghouse. He did. He in the doghouse. Yes, because he said that he cheated with 12 women. You know, Willie said he cheated with 12 women in 12 years. You know, if
Right.
he had the 12, it been
That's
24.
crazy.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
you
me?
know he lying. But look,
Yes.
we gotta stay on track. We gotta stay on track. So anyway, we got it.
I was trying to give it a quick rundown. I was only
Okay, we'll give it a rundown then. Finish the rundown.
okay. Hazel and Divine, you know, Hazel said the little stuff on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She got fired, and now she down to the
Marriage boot
marriage
camp.
boot camp with a young dude who, you know, I mean, it looked like
Look
he
just
clocked
like her last boyfriend.
Yeah, but they had a baby since then, so it don't even matter what they doing in here. But we just gonna still talk about it anyway. And Phaedra and Medina, who are there, and it just look weird. They're not in a relationship. Period. Let's go.
They're not having sex at least.
Yeah,
But he
they
was
ain't in
about
a
to do
relationship.
something. I'm gonna tell you about that though.
Yeah, wait. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, Tahiri was trying to school Tony in the kitchen, letting her know she needs to choose her battles and pick what battle you want to have. Do you want to fight his drunk demon or his cheating demon? You can't do them both at the same time. But what she needs to know is that if she does handle the cheating demon, that might take care of part of the no that the drinking demon that might take care of part of the cheating demon. I
Right.
think, but we don't know. You know, you just got to pick one though, because you can only do one at a time.
Well, the
So
thing
anyway,
is that he's so rational when he's not drinking. Even Tahiri, even Shonda have said, you know what? When I talk to Corrupt, when he's not drinking,
they be
Corrupt.
drinking that blue Kool-Aid. I told them to leave it alone. Because
Hey,
when Cora
what
show
is it,
up, he
baby?
showed
What is
up.
it? What's the crib juice bag? What's the crib? Silver
Kryptonite.
satin. Silver, silver satin and blue Kool-Aid.
I said
That's what he
kryptonite.
do. That's what he. That's what he do. That's what he do. Okay. Period.
So
And that
look,
is
so look. Let me get through this.
go ahead.
You can't stop talking today. I knew you shouldn't have hit that shit. Okay, so look. Dr. Ish comes into the kitchen and
Good.
he takes the couples to the boot camp room and he lets them know that he's finna take all the liquor out the house. Corrupt looked unhappy immediately. But he asked everybody, is everybody cool with it? And everybody like, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. But Corrupt does not look happy. And you can tell he about to act up about this liquor. I can just see it in his face. So they go outside and they start their first exercise, which is truth or dare. They got to stand in these boxes and grab these pink sheets to figure out if they're going to get a truth or a
Right.
dare, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, who did they start with? Shonda. She went first. And she got the little sheet that said she needed to go to the fountain and dance in her underwear. Now, they just being messy for this.
Wait. Sick as head. Y'all think his ass gonna have withdrawal? Yes.
Hell yeah. And it ain't going to take long, sicker. It ain't going
I
to take
think
long.
that was a part of his call talking about get me the fuck out of here
No, you
now.
skipping ahead. You skipping ahead.
Well, no, I just believe that
You're
that
skipping
was
ahead. You're skipping ahead.
I believe that was a part of withdrawal. Okay, go ahead. Do you
You're skipping ahead. Okay. I don't want to tell you again.
Oopsie. I love you.
You want me to leave? Because you can take over if you want to.
Now you trying to
And you
show
forget where the hell I was.
Now you trying to show out. Now you trying to show out.
So look, that was a lot on it to ask her to dance in the fountain in her underwear with other people there. And I say that because who husband gonna want their wife to
Sick as
dance
that.
in
Ain't
the
that
fountain?
what he does?
Right.
Boom.
If he make it that long. If he make it that long. But she went, Shonda said she ain't had no panties on, so she just went over there and danced in her biker shorts. And it was cute, and Willie was cool with it. He didn't trip out or flip out or get jealous or nothing. So
You are
kudos
getting me
to
in
him.
trouble, Sicker.
You know where to go. So then they asked Willie if he had
watch you trying to do the doggone thing. You see? Look at this. Look. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm finished. Look.
I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave.
Hey, Adrian, girl.
Okay.
We
Willie,
have to get together, honey. Okay, go ahead.
they asked Willie if he ever had a threesome. And of course, he says yes. And he says his wife is not surprised because she was part of it, but I'm sure he's had other threesomes as well that
Yes,
she probably doesn't know about.
absolutely.
Then they asked Tahiri to describe a sexual fantasy, and she was like, she want to join the Mile High Club. And I was like, well, I'll be damned.
I'm here for that.
I'm definitely here for that. I wouldn't mind being a part of that club for sure. And of course, they go to Corrupt's confessional, production messy ass, and he talking about he got topped off on the plane. Oh, nasty. But I bet that was nice too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You know,
anyway, they go to Corrupt and they ask him,
ding
"What's the?"
dong, ring the ding 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 dong.
They go to Corrupt and they ask him, "What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to him during sex?" And he says that he had too much Hennessy and he had to use the bathroom. He had to take a number two. He had needed to take a number two, so he had to stop mid-sex
Ooh.
and go do a number two.
Sika says she did that. I bet you have because you being real
You had
compact
the question?
and you can fit on the sink in the airport lab.
Okay, you a mile high. You in the Mile High Club.
Yeah, in the airport laboratory. Or
You know what? That lavatory is very small, so I don't even see how
no,
too
but
many
no,
people get in that damn
someone
thing.
that is really compact can fit in there and just jump. I know Sika got on the sink. She's a Capricorn. She got on the sink. Okay.
So, did you hear what I said? Because I moved on to Corrupt
I
about
did.
him. The embarrassing thing, he drank some Hennessy and had to go take a shit, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so what's the most
Adrian
embarrassing
said you
thing?
haven't watched this season, but girl, if you watch our recaps, I'm telling you, you'll know everything you need to know about the whole season.
Okay, so
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
need you to wait another minute before you read any more comments because I'm trying to get through this and I feel like you cutting me off and it's pissing me off now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Six said on the plane. On the plane. All right, that's it. That's it. Okay.
Okay, so, huh, what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you during sex? You feel tin, you feel tin, darling. You farted, didn't you?
I am neither going to confirm nor deny the Theotin. And that's it. How about you, dear?
We're not talking about me. So they
Yeah.
moved on to Tony. They moved on to Tony, and they told her that her and her partner needed to imitate another couple having sex, and they chose Phaedra and Medina. That was hilarious. I fell out laughing. She was like, "Come on, Medina. Come on, Medina. These aren't nasty, Medina." I was cracking up. So they go to Phaedra and they ask Phaedra how many times she's had sex in one day. And she was like 4 times. And everybody act like they were surprised. I'm like, I don't know why they surprised about Phaedra. Like,
The
come
head
on.
doctor.
I mean, but think about it. She
Head
looked like she might enjoy, you know,
Yes,
a little male
absolutely.
company
And
from time to
Adrian
time.
said you don't need a lot of room in the airport bathroom, but you
Yeah,
really
but
can't
it
even
ain't no room in that
yeah,
thing.
you can't fit it. You can't even walk in there.
I
Like,
could barely sit in there with myself.
you gotta get in there. You
So anyway, they go to Medina
stick a said,
and
"Stop,
they
leave me alone."
they go to Medina and they tell him to make up a story about a food item. And he grabs the whipped cream and he tells Phaedra to come over there. And I'm like, oh, sucky, that's about to go.
What about that? Yes,
Girl, he
yes.
done put the whipped cream on her big toe and got to eating her foot out. Okay. I was like, she gonna give it up for real today.
Today is the day.
Today is the day.
Today
He
is
gonna
the
get it.
day.
He gonna get it. And
Yeah.
by the way, when he was doing that, he got real fine. Remember how you always been saying he fine and stuff? And I was like, oh, he look good.
Yes, yes,
He all right. He all right. So
yes.
basically, the point of that exercise with the couples was that they should be able to discuss sex comfortably, with each other. Period. About in any time. So basically, everybody left that meeting horny. Everybody trying to go back to the room and get some. So at that time, Hazel E. and Davon, they're coming back from the hospital, and she reveals that she had a miscarriage. So that's a little somber moment that they had. But then they go to the next scene and they show a few of the couples talking in the kitchen again. And Willie was hilarious. He was talking about the vibrators. He was talking about sex toys for women, and he was like, "It got the ping, and then it got the thing, and then it go."
Hey,
He was like,
I've seen
I
them.
cracked up laughing. He said,
And we are eventually going to have a show about women and how they are, whether or not they're
if they were having orgasms. If
and whether
are
or
you
not they're
going?
having
Are you
orgasms.
climaxing?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
We
yes,
need to know, ladies. Are they getting it, or are you just giving them
yes.
whatever?
Because we've heard from so many different women that they're not. I'm like, are you
That they're not climaxing. Are you kidding me?
not unless they use a toy? Oh my god. Oh
That's really unfortunate, but it happens.
girl, just go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because that's a whole
so,
different show.
they show. Let me see. Shonda goes in. Oh, wait a minute. After Willie's talking about the vibrators at the table and then cracking me the hell up, Corrupt actually walks in and he starts talking. And he typically talks reckless all the time. And he's like, "I'm not giving up liquor for nobody. Do you really think that I'm gonna stop drinking for her?" Like, dude, that's how you can tell that when somebody don't care about you, because at least lie. Now he to the point where he only lies sometimes and he tell the truth sometimes. When he tell the truth, he telling the truth. And that's
Right,
all the hell you got to listen to.
right.
It's ridiculous. But they was like, "You won't?" And he was like, "Absolutely not." And I think she's within an earshot getting, all the tea and getting pissed off even more. But anyway, Shonda goes in and checks on Hazel and Devon, and they basically let her know that they're fine and they're just resting and chilling. Tahiri goes and talks to Medina and Phaedra, and she's letting them know that she's not sure if she's ready for Vado to come back to the house. She feels like they may need some more time apart, but I don't know if that's just a game she's playing to try to teach him a lesson, or if she really feels that way. You know,
Yeah.
I just feel like he's definitely probably displayed some level of behavior like this before, even though she says he's never been violent with her. I don't think she really considers what he did violent. So you don't know how many times he's actually done that. But anyway, Dr. Ish, he actually gives Hazel E and Davon the day off from the exercises, and he takes the couples to the boot camp room to start the second drill, and it's going to be puppet therapy. Um, the puppets look just like them. Like they even gave Shonda's puppet ass and titties and braids and stuff. It was so cute. Dr. Ish ended up playing along with Tahiri as a mystery man and asked her, what does sex kind of look like for her? And I was like, Dr. Ish kind of kinky with this puppet thing. It's kind of sexy a little bit.
No, I know.
You know,
I
I,
agree. I
I
agree.
kind of want to puppet a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to play puppet therapy.
It was and you know what? I think Tahiri really enjoyed
Talking to him like that.
yes, I
And she seemed
believe.
like she was trying to get, I
Yes,
saw something in her
yes.
eyes when she was talking to
I
Doc.
believe I saw something too. I believe that whatever it was that I saw, it just wasn't all that innocent because if you like that with a bum, I mean I'm sorry. If you like that from what is it, Scandinavia? Scam
Cambodia. But you know what? We ain't gonna talk about him like that because you don't know what he got going on. He might, have a little something going on. It don't
Darlington
seem like
was
it.
only he is from Cambodia.
Well, she called
Scam
him broke on. She called him broke on TV. So,
right.
I
So
mean,
that
that's what your
it
girl
was
said.
Lamborghini.
That's what your girl said. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't make the news. I just deliver it.
Woo,
I just report it, honey. So
preach.
after Tahiri goes, Tony and Corrupt go, and this was the shortest exercise I ever seen she must have said they don't really be doing nothing. And he laughed a little bit while he was trying to engage. And as soon as he let that giggle out, she went in and let half. She said, "Oh, you gonna laugh? Do it, Misha.
Wait.
You laughing? You laughing? You gonna laugh on my granddaddy
Oh,
stone
my
on my
granddaddy, wait.
kids?"
You're not gonna be laughing on my kids. On my kids. Let's see if you laughing. You gangster, right? You gangster, right? You gangster, right? She was really upset.
She was really upset. And I don't mean to laugh at her pain, but I'm just saying she wanted to say nigga so bad.
Oh, she did.
She wanted
Oh,
to drop that N bomb on
oh,
his ass, but she knew that the social media gang was gonna tear her ass up.
yes.
She was gonna get super canceled.
Oh my God.
She wanted to say it bad though.
Yes,
Yeah,
she did,
I could tell. I could tell.
baby.
So then they go to Phaedra on a confession cam, and you could tell she kind of opening up and being more comfortable with her sexuality and having it on display with her man in front of people. Which I don't see nothing wrong with it if you're in a committed relationship and you are in front of your friends or close people. I ain't saying go outside and be tugging each other down, but shit, a little affection go a long way, no matter who looking. Just don't be so subconscious about who watching all the time. You can tell she always is. The cameras are always on her. You know what I mean? And they've been on her for a long time, so she's super protective of her image. That's what it is. But we said from jump, she just really want a bad boy too, and he gonna have to grab that ass. He gonna have to smack it up, flip it, rub it down, and do something, or she not gonna budge because she's not gonna initiate it. She's probably really timid like that. She's not gonna initiate it.
Okay, so
Medina is like it's about to be on.
wait. I'm going back because Sika said it's hella unfortunate because I'll be damned if I don't get mine. She
Right.
the screaming out. Exactly.
Amen.
Are you kidding me? And Adrian says some of us sleep alone. Okay,
Okay, that's
get that.
well. I'll put it like this: we were kind of addressing the ladies that are actually engaging
In
in some sort of
relationships.
intercourse. Not even
Yes.
in a relationship. If you have an intercourse, we want to know if your partner is giving you, or
Yes. Oh
are
my
you
God.
climaxing?
Like, are you just having obligatory sex where you just don't even feel it or anything? Or
Right. Because
like,
that's a
are
lot.
you actually enjoying it, every time? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Are you
But
getting it?
much respect to the ladies that do sleep alone and have to get it alone because that's not a bad one. Actually, the best, ones that I've had are the ones that I've, pretty much given to myself. Well, I won't say all of them, but a lot of them. They're really great. So they can be equal. They can be equal.
Ooh. I can't say what I want to say. I just,
Your eyes start blinking.
look at
So that Medina on his confessional was like, it's about to be on. He can feel it. He can feel Phaedra opening up. I thought that was too cute. I can see their relationship progressing in this therapy session, and it's kind of dope.
She said, "What the hell? I sleep by myself." And yeah, we're not. See, the thing is that we're not addressing the women that sleep by yourself. Because if you sleep by yourself, girl, you better
Handle your business. Handle your business. But we're talking about the people that are actually, if you're having sex, is your partner satisfying you sexually?
yes, like
That's the question.
and we're talking about this because of how many women that we've spoken to who are in relationships and have not had an orgasm unless they have like a toy or something. And we're just
I know women that have had kids and didn't have orgasms, hadn't had orgasms. So that's, I'm like, how does that happen? But I guess it's, everybody's
like, you
different.
can get tricked into some shit like that.
Everybody's different.
You can get tricked
If
into
you
that.
have the right partner, it's gonna happen.
Right.
But they come back from commercial break, and Tony's still going off on Corrupt. Tony is tripping. She's like, you gonna be laughing? Let's see if you laughing. Like she like
laughing.
tripping.
Yes, like you
Oh
gangster.
God, that's on God. I meant what I said.
No, she was really.
Yeah, she was tripping, and Corrupt is trying to hold Cut in. I could tell that he just really trying to hold it together
Yeah.
and be on his best behavior. Because I can
Yeah.
guarantee you, the way she was walking up on him, I
Yeah.
met too many people like him. I meet people like him. Have met many people like him in my lifetime.
No
There's
people,
no way.
no people close to people.
I
Like,
wouldn't even tell my business. I'll be telling our business like that.
oh look, all
Tahiri asked Corrupt.
right, Adrian is exiting the building. We love you so much. Thank you so much
Yes, love
for
you.
sticking with us for this amount of time. Okay, and we'll talk to you later too. Okay.
Look. Tahiri asked Corrupt if he ever admitted to cheating, and of course he lies. I'm like, that was a good question because Tony acts like she can't move on because he's been lying, but I don't think she would move on even if he told the truth. So
No.
Dr. Ish talks to Tony because they take her out the room when she tripping, and he they go back and they let the couples know that they need to communicate about sex. That was basically the to sum up the last exercise. Everybody needs to communicate effectively about sex and comfortably with their partner.
Yes.
Let them know what's up. So Judge Toller comes in and she seems really impressed with everybody's performance for the day. That how everybody was able to participate in the exercises and fully commit. Willie was able to let Shonda dance in front of everybody with her biker shorts on, do her little sexy dance. Phaedra was being more open with her sexuality. But it's me, or did it bother you when Judge Toller was like, I thought you was just gloss and eyelashes to
Yeah,
Phaedra?
because you know what? Because Phaedra is actually on the same road that Judge Toller had to take to get to
Right.
where she is.
But no,
So
wait a minute. I think that Phaedra's
she,
probably a little more accomplished
she
than
got
Judge Toller.
like 6 degrees.
Yes, and she has multiple businesses, and she's been on
Right,
multiple reality shows. She has a
right.
steady. I think she might want to check into that a little bit before she goes saying stuff like that to people because that was very condescending. Just because I'm here in
It was
therapy.
definitely a kind of a I'm up
A
here and
dig.
you're down here. I'm up here, you're down here, like Erica
Yeah,
and Kimbella.
that was the dig. Like, what do you mean? Just I'm lip gloss and eyelashes, and I'm an attorney, and I have a PhD and multiple degrees and multiple
Right,
businesses and
right.
accolades. More accolades than you probably have.
What
How
do you
dare
mean
you?
eyelashes and lip gloss? What do you
I would
mean?
have let her have it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so.
Yeah,
I know so.
they would put me out
I
to boot
know.
camp. Okay,
Oh, I
but
know.
then Judge Toller goes to Tony and she's like, "You can stop calling that girl a homeless bitch because she is not homeless. She living inside of your head rent free. She's living inside of your head rent free." And I was like, "That's true.
Yep,
That's true.
she
She
got space
definitely
somewhere.
occupies space.
Yes, she got
Yeah,
a space somewhere.
she does." So then after the drill, they show Tahiri and Shonda outside, basically confronting Corrupt for all that reckless mouth he be having, just talking any kind of way in front of Tony when he know what she really wants. The thing is, he don't care about her. He don't care about her at all. We already talked about that.
Right.
Um, she wants him to care, though. She wants him to care.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't want. We already talked about it. I don't want to be with her, and she doesn't want to be with me. That's what all couples say, and then they still be together for another 5 years, breaking up. So, I don't understand that. He need to just really break up with her and let her go, because they both seem like they're not ready. I don't see why they both just don't leave each other alone.
Right.
Neither one of them look happy. They haven't been happy since they've been there. It just doesn't make sense. But security come. Well, actually, while he's out there, Tony comes out there some kind of way, and they talking, and she tell him again, laugh. She
Laugh.
looked like she
Laugh
about to swing
again.
on him.
Laugh. I'm sorry. Laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh. Laugh again.
She looked like she about to take off on him. So here comes security
Yeah.
breaking everything up, and they end up taking her in the house. And you know what? She's responding from a space of hurt and pain. So she really is coming out now. Like she tired, sick of the shit.
Right.
She like, we got 3 days left here. Laugh. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna stay out their business. That's what you know. If a couple was arguing in front of you, how you just back up and act like you don't see it. That's one that I just be the one back in the house. I'm not gonna stand here and just watch this.
But if you
It's
show
about to
them
go
feelings to
down.
somebody and they just laugh, I mean,
I do it all the time, and maybe it's just a Cali thing because we could be completely serious and I'll go like this, and apparently that is really annoying to people because I've had multiple people.
no, I do that too, but I just mean like to be having a serious conversation and to start to laugh. I mean, if you and I are around each other and we lock eyes,
Oh,
it don't,
it's over.
we will start laughing, and it don't matter who we're talking to. But that they have to understand that, okay? They have to understand that if my sister is around, I'm not laughing at you. It's just, uh-oh. It's
The
just,
funny thing about them though is Corrupt keeps referring to her as a kid. Like I'm not gonna let this kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't remember what he said, but he keeps referring to her as a kid, and I'm like that would piss me off.
yeah.
That would absolutely piss me off. I would definitely have a I got time today moment and argue with his ass all day until we make some progress.
Yeah, I don't think I could go for that either. Not the, oh, this kid that no, I'm not doing it. No.
No, that's not cool. So then they show the ladies outside talking to Tony and Corrupt walking around tripping, talking about he leaving. He's screaming, talking about he ain't got getting no balls thrown at his face. I think he was referring to the incident that happened with Tony and no with Vado and Tahiri being messy. Ain't nobody finna throw no balls in my face. Something he said, cuz. That's what he said. I ain't getting no balls thrown in my face, cuz. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't deal with certain people because when cuz show up, like he's always in there.
Right. And he's definitely always in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna come out if he
Oh,
hasn't learned how to deal with it.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
that's just not cool. He's supposed to put that away. When I became a man, I put away childish things. But anyway, Medina,
Ooh,
they go
you
back
better
to
speak, Peter.
shut up, fool. They go back to Medina and Phaedra bedroom, and Medina covering up the camera, and I'm like, oh shit, they about to get it in, right? They about to get it in.
That's what
So
I said.
he didn't put a towel on the thing, and Phaedra about to give it up in there. She about to
All
do
right,
something nasty, do
let's speak.
something strange. And guess who knocked on the door? Tony with her bad relationship problems.
Bad energy will show up.
Yep, sure
Negative
will.
energy.
He sure
And you
will and
gotta
suck the life
not
right
answer
out
the
you.
door for it. You gotta not answer the door for it.
She should have
You
been
gotta
like, hold on, we'll be right out.
wait.
I'm gonna need about 5 to 10 minutes, okay?
I'm gonna meet you out there, okay?
And knowing them, it ain't gonna take them that long because he definitely gonna go quick, especially if he hit it from the back. But look,
Hold on. Somebody wanna say hi.
hi Lily,
Hi, Auntie.
Say
how are
hi,
you?
Facebook.
Hi, Facebook.
Hi, YouTube.
How you do? I
Say
Mm.
hi, YouTube.
Hey,
Hi, YouTube.
Are you too?
Hi, Facebook.
Hi, Facebook.
See you later.
See you later.
Girl, don't be sure.
Okay, so the episode actually ends with Corrupt on the phone with the producers tripping out, right? He flipping out talking about he want his private jet and he want to leave now. Give me my private jet now. I want to leave this house now. She's dangerous. They want us to walk around here and woman can do anything, but if a man does something, then I'm like, that's when does Ricardo. That's Ricardo right there speaking all proper English and shit. But he jonesing.
Even Tish said, I would have left Tony knocking until I was done. That's right.
Right. I got to get mine. And he ain't had none either. She ain't had none. She definitely would have been waiting.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, sis. We're gonna see you in a few minutes, okay?
Right. Right.
I would have, if I did open it, I'd have just cracked it a little bit, like
little peep, little peep.
Let her know, like, hey. But he had corrupt Jones, and they show a little bit, right? But he Jones, and then they start showing the clips from the next episode, and that's probably what they're going to come in with. I think they're going to make him leave the house because he really wants that dark liquor. That's why he's flipping out and tripping out right now. It's the withdrawals that Sika was talking about. He didn't make. I don't think he made it 8 hours. Ain't no way. And
he needs different relationship therapy because he don't give a damn about that relationship.
Right, he doesn't.
All he cares about is the liquor. Seriously.
Yes, that's all. He just wants to drink. That's it. And as long as that's there and available to him, he'll probably try to be on his best behavior. But now he's trying to get the hell out that house because he can't get his hands on no booze, dark booze.
Right.
So that's the end of this particular show. We were going to invite some people in to talk about this, but we got to start P-Valley because everybody watched it last night.
Everybody watched the P-Valley. Everybody.
So if you haven't already, please like, share, comment, subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's the West Coast Bells. And please hit the bell for your bells.
Please hit the bells for your bells.
And catch us on this P-Valley episode. Thank you very much. In 5, 4,